kills, and yeah, this is definitely going to be something very
That
interesting.
it will. That it will. Should be very interesting. I'll take red, you take blue. Ship number
Sounds
one
good.
is the Fairy Moth, piloted by Mirwin. It is a squid with a carronade up front, a Gatling on the side, and a Banshee on the back. Ship number two is the Kalmar, piloted by Captain Scrowbeard. It is a squid with a carronade front, a Gatling side, and a Banshee on the back. Take it away.
To the blue side, we have ship number 3, which is the Reborn, captained by Sunstrom, which is Hades on top, two Banshees? No, oh, sorry, one
No,
Banshee.
yeah, Artemis
One
Banshee.
Banshee, one Artemis, Gatling, and Flare. And then we have Dark Knight captaining ship number 4, Helios, with double Banshee, Gatling, and a Flare, with Hades on top.
I gotta say, now that we're looking through the loadouts, I love Red's call even more now with the double squid.
Yeah.
I love it because there's only one Artemis on the on both modulas combined. They don't have much to disable engines. They have very little threat of losing engines here, although they do have the Gatling as well. But still, the thing here is if they can get the right engagement, they could very easily do some strong work on the modular balloons because they have Caros in play on the squids as well. Plus the Banshees, they could run reverse squid. They have options, these squids. Meanwhile, the modulas are going to have to use a lot of teamwork. I mean, this is going to be a very, very, very difficult match for Skyborne.
Well,
Oh, watch the Fairy Moth! Watch the Fairy Moth! He is coming up from underneath. And Kalmar looking to distract. He is the bait. Oh, I love this. I love this. Here comes the Fairy Moth. I love it. That is a great flank by the Fairy Moth. Here we go.
Good start.
This is a good start. This is exactly what they wanted. The red side, squids doing squid things. And Helios caught completely unaware.
Yep. He's slowly turning to...
Oh, now they got the double back on the Reborn. They got the double back, but they are out of range of the Caros. They will get Banshees in play. That means that reverse squid, the plan B of the squids coming into play. So they could go either way here, the squids. They can go Caro front on approaches. They can go Gat Banshees, reverse squid, yeah.
Yeah.
This is...
quite a dangerous combination.
That it is. They're looking to basically disable and then ground and pound, especially with those Banshees in play as well. So, it'll be interesting to see how they play it out. Those Hades gunners are going to be put to their test, put to the test here.
And if you look at it...
Hull break on Fairy Moth.
Oh. Sorry. Got a little distracted here.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
There's a lot happening.
And this is where the Banshees come into play. This is where the Banshees do come into play. The Banshees do help. Banshees do help in keeping up pressure on the hulks because the armor on the squid is paper thin. So what do you do in certain situations? Do you go ahead and chem spray the hull? Do you go ahead and eat the hull break? You know, you got some decisions to make if you're an engineer on this. As the Kalmar has been hull broken, that is the downside to running this, especially if you get caught by the front of any of these ships. Any of these mobulas. That's the downside. Those Banshees are effective enough to hull strip on a squid.
Yep.
And now Kalmar being hull broken, a little bit of perma-hull damage going out. About 15%, maybe 20. No, let's call it 15.
It's also very interesting how Helios is able to actually keep Fairy Moth in check and not back up his ally as Reborn goes.
Oh, Fairy Moth hull broken. Fairy Moth hull broken. Now let's see if they actually move in.
Run for it.
Yeah, he is. He is. They're going to turn for him.
Yeah.
They are turning for him. They are picking up a lot of armor, but not quite a break yet. Fairy Moth, very lucky not to eat the hull break. They will eat it right here. No, they will not. No, they will not. That fire burning strong. They will lose it here, though. Of course, I say it again, and they don't lose it. Wow. Fairy Moth doing a great job right there, tanking it. I got to give those engineers credit on the Fairy Moth. They are managing 5 stacks very well. They really need to get behind cover, though, and they have finally done so, managing 5 stacks to perfection. They will extinguish that very shortly, as the Kalmar now looking to distract. This could be another one of those matches where first kill advantage comes into play. The way that Red is playing this out. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this fancy maneuvering by Kalmar. They're going reverse squid here. They're going for the front. No! I don't know what they're doing here. Unless that was a mistake. Kalmar hull broken. Oh, that's a bad spot for Kalmar to be in. That's a very bad spot.
Yep.
I would say I would chalk that up to a poorly timed bump on one of the mobulas.
And you know, and it's also interestingly that we were talking about how Squid might have just an innate advantage here, and yet both the Squids have got a decent, like at least 40% of their perma down.
Indeed.
Which shows some really good work by Skyborne here with
Yes.
the modelers.
I was just
Some
about to
excellent
say,
teamwork.
I was just about to say the positioning of Skyborne has been absolutely flawless right
On
now.
spot.
On spot, they have been communicating well, and just who that tar, Reborn sensing the tar and actually getting out of the way of it. Kalmar just has no answer right now for the Reborn.
Yep.
And Helios doing a great job trying to peel off and go for the Kalmar. There's the hull break on the Kalmar. Helios might be joining that fight any second. No, actually, he's going to turn away. Looks like he's going to watch the Fairy Moth as they trust the Reborn. Uh-oh, Reborn backing up into the tar cloud.
There should be some.
But not much goes down on it, so they're okay.
Yep.
Looks like they were just going to say, you know what, we'll eat a little bit of damage, no problem. That tar cloud was about to go down. We'd rather go ahead and get the kill on the Kalmar. And Helios, Reborn now pincered here, 2-on-1.
But Helios is providing some adequate backup fire here.
Reborn is balloon broken. Almost hull broken. They are hull broken. They are finally hull broken. The Squid's finally getting what they were looking for. However, not able to follow up.
Yep. There's lack in communications, what I feel from the positioning here.
Actually, Kalmar really was never in a position to do anything to begin with, so...
Well, that is also true.
Kalmar hull broken. Yeah, I mean, with the position they were in, yeah, Kalmar is in deep trouble. They may be first blood here.
Yeah.
Balloon broken again. They're not going to have a chance to get into cover because Reborn is in a good spot to prevent that from happening. They have no chance to get cover. I mean, they may have this, but they can still shoot through it to some degree. Kalmar just does not have a choice. They're going to run. I don't like this call. I do not like this call by the Kalmar. Yeah. If anyone, the Fairy Moth should run, and the Kalmar should suicide rush if that's the case. But not the Kalmar. Kalmar will go down here. Even if they tank it, they're done. You can just call it 1-0 right here. They are done. Yep. In fact, there they go. 1-0 in favor of Blue. Reborn picking up the kill. That means that Skyborne, it now has first blood advantage. Fairy Moth now caught in no man's land. However, they are a squid. Squids can do squid things. The question is, Squid can run, but will they be able to? They are moving very, very slow right now. It's almost like they've just thrown up their hands and gone, you know what, screw it. Reborn looking to ram kill.
The captain is disconnected. The captain is actually disconnected.
Oh, no wonder. That explains a lot. That explains a lot. 2-0 Blue, a very unfortunate, You can't even pause in that situation either. 2-0 Blue. That's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
And the unfortunate spawn by Kalmar. Very unfortunate. They will not be able to get the pause in this situation.
He's back in.
Mirwin has reconnected. Okay, so they're okay, but still a very, very curious spot. Very curious spot for them to spawn in.
Yeah.
Especially now that Blue knows exactly where they're going to come from. They want this engagement in this spot. This is... Unless they're trying to bait them in and go for the flank in that same spawn. Unless that's what they're planning. That may be what they're planning here. Let's keep an eye on the map.
Kalmar taking some advantage from the hard covers here.
I would not be surprised to see a spawn right in here. Would not be surprised one bit. Oh, Mirwin's disconnected again. Which would explain why we have no spawn. That would also explain why he's running. He's trying to probably run to get the pause.
Yeah, I think they can call it pause now because they're not...
They should be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to allow the pause. That's perfect. Okay.
However, the blue is... Oh, Fairy Moth has spawned in.
Yes, so we have a pause now. Let's see, yep. They spawned in, but that was a forced spawn. Sometimes when after a certain amount of time, it forces you back in the fight. So
I guess they were lucky enough that they didn't spawn like right next to the modulas because they're near one of their spawn points. Down at...
is spinning aloud an active pause. I think Hottish wants to do some donuts.
Typical Skyborne style. Always entertaining.
Yeah, I would not. You know, we need to see a tar donut from Hodish. Too bad he doesn't have tar.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do a quick rundown of all the loadouts here. Alrighty then, and we are unpaused. Alright, we are unpaused as Kalmar moves back into the fight here. Oh, they are hull broken already, and Verymoth nowhere near the engagement. What is Kalmar thinking right here? Oh.
Verymoth's burning engines to try to get into the fight.
Yeah. Yeah, but the damage is already done with that 25% perma.
Yep.
That's just unfortunate. Uh-oh, Mobula losing a pilot now, as Kalmar has been hull broken again. It's an active engagement, so they can't pause.
Yep. Hunstrom. Solid as buckets, common.
I mean, I don't care, I hate him anyways. That spot is still out, so they still cannot get the pause yet. Not officially. Now they could potentially, however, they are close enough to where, let's see. Oh, there's, okay, so Sunstrom's coming back in.
Yep.
It looks like they will call... Nope, they're not going to get the pause. Just to update everybody on what happened in the other match, Circle in the Stand, no pause has been called, no pause. Let's see here. Circle in the Sand, just to update everybody on what happened in the other match, is a winner 5-1, so that means they're moving on in the road to redemption. Meanwhile, Verymoth has been hull broken. And of course, with Circle in the Sand winning, that means that Altruistic Trading Company has been eliminated from SCS number 119. And we have a... we may have a warning coming out here if Solidus is not careful. As Verymoth is moving in. Verymoth moving in on the Reborn. Reborn, oh wow. Wow, I am shocked that the Verymoth did not try to go for a sandwich ram there. That would have been the perfect opportunity to do so. They were backed up right up against that environment. Very surprised that they didn't try a balloon sandwich ram there.
It also gives Skyborne the opportunity to actually position themselves better.
Yeah, that was an opportunity lost by Red.
Yep.
Yeah, Reborn literally handing them a kill, and Red said, nope, no thank you, we're good. Verymoth, meanwhile, taking the hull break. They're down to... they just get melted. 3-0 blue. Kalmar, meanwhile, realizing that this is not good for them. That realization of, oh no, what do we do now?
Yeah.
They've decided that Gat Banshee is what they're going to do now. Squid doing squid things, but Squid doing squid things at the front of the Helios probably not the best option.
Yep.
And Reborn smelling blood. Kalmar hull broken again as the Verymoth with a good spawn. I like that spawn position. However, it may be too little, too late. They need to be very careful about
something out of it.
Yeah, they have to. Then again, with 9 minutes left, they don't have much of a choice. Both Mobulas pushing very strongly on the Kalmar. They have to consider that, does Helios know? I think Helios knows. Helios does know. Helios knows that Verymoth was coming from behind. They sensed the flank, and they indeed caught the flank.
Well-predictive turn there by Dark Knight.
Yeah, and they might have been looking to just go with the circle round, especially with Squid doing squid things. I could see situations where that could definitely happen. So no worries there. Reborn just doing a full moonwalk right now, back into the squids.
Yep.
They're giving zero cares right now as they're about to be hull broken. They are hull broken.
Focus here is Kalmar.
Yeah, they're definitely sensing blood. They're smelling blood in the water. Kalmar is definitely the target as the Reborn is eating it right now to the balloon. They're almost balloon broken. Red needs to make something happen right now. Out. Yes, there is. However, Verymoth now the target. Verymoth hull broken. and Kalmar home broken once again. However, no follow-up from the Reborn. They're not able.
Kalmar.
Yeah, but Kalmar's caught out in the open. They just they don't have much left, and with that perma-hull where it is right now, yeah, those Banshees might finish it off. They won't, but they've pushed Kalmar completely out of the fight. That leaves Helios in a 1v1 Fairy Moth. I am very surprised, though. These squids are not winning 1v1s, and they're not doing much in the 1v1s. Like, they are being very ineffective, as they're hull broken and balloon broken. The Kalmar is a very bad spot for them. They could bounce, and they are going to bounce. That hull stays up, though. Reborn just licking their chops right now. They know the end is nigh.
Yep.
There's the Hades. Oh, there it is. The
And
Hades finishing off 4-0 blue. I am shocked, though, that these squids are not winning the 1v1s. Like, I was expecting them to at least get a couple of good flanks on the Skyborne, and they just did not do it. They got 2 decent engagements and did absolutely nothing with it.
Yeah, and also, it's also fair to say that Skyborne are really good with Marvelous in the competitive scene, so their predictive positioning also against the squids
Skyborne is
significant.
Skyborne is really good 2016? Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much. At least in this case, pretty much.
Expert analysis right there. Skyborne is really good.
Oh, we just see a sneaky approach here by
Kalmar had no choice, though. They had to come in, and that was still a good flank, though. It's Fairy Moth has been hull broken. Fairy Moth, oh, wait a minute. Red might have a little something here. They might have a little something here with the hull break, but again, just not enough with the positioning. Not enough. That has been their story of the match right now, is Skyborne is really good, and Ishaldan Trading Company just not enough with the squids.
Yep.
Good flanks, and then just nothing to follow up. As the Banshees trying to hull break here. And oh wait, Helios might actually go down here. Kalmar not giving up here. Fairy Moth looking to come in as well. Tar coming out. Picking up. Oh, that's a very unfortunate Tar as well, but could they pick up the Helios? They do. That's a good Tar, actually. 4-1. At least they're going to go down swinging. At least Ishaldan Trading Company picks up a kill. They're going to go down swinging here. You know, it's nice to see that it's not a full stomp. But yeah, the Skyborne should still win this, but Reborn is now in a bad spot. See, this is what they were looking for, the red side, the entire match. That pincer right here, the reverse squid, this is what they were looking for. The whole match, and they finally get it with 16 minutes left, 16 minutes gone by in the match. Yeah, you know what I meant to say. 4-2, Red, I'll say this, though. Red has to feel good that they finally got something going here with the squids. Absolutely. That should serve them very well in their next match. A little bit of momentum going into their next match. As the Helios spawns, and wait a minute. Kalmar kind of has to. This is not a bad choice, but Fairy Moth way behind, so I don't know. Kalmar might be way overextended here. However, yeah, Kalmar way overextended with the... here comes the Reborn. Yep. Way overextended by the Kalmar. Way overextended. As Fairy Moth Kalmar saving the match by a thread here. They're hanging on with dental floss. And there they go. 5-2 in favor of Skyborne. However, that's a good, at least a good final 2 to 3 minutes of the match by Ishaldan Trading Company.
And a fairly good effort by the squid pilots there. They seem to be a little uncoordinated initially, but towards the end they definitely made it work in their favor.